get to that, all right, I'm the raid boss now, I can win the game portion. But if they do get there, it's going to be a very fun thing to witness. So let's get into it, Brother Ace. Game 1 of Invaders versus White Dragons. And everybody at home, remember that this is an elimination game. You lose this, you're done, you're washed, you go home. Well, you're already at home, but you stay home. You don't get to go to DreamLeague.
Yeah, let's advance on these SA qualifiers, and having the Centaur as a support, they might need this hero to have a dagger so you can kill this Weaver. He has to work towards this item. Otherwise, you rely on landing a Shackle, Magic Missile, not that great of a spell to hit the Weaver. He can always buy Lincolns here if he feels the Wind Ranger is just a god on the Shackles.
I feel like this is, if I'm playing Weaver here in this situation, I don't think I want Lincolns necessarily. I think I want BKB here, like BKB and tank up.
Around it. Yep.
Yeah. As long as I make sure I don't die in the initial burst, and I'm gonna rely on my Shadow Demon and Tusk to save me. So we'll see how much MNZ trusts his team. Right now, he doesn't trust his right-clicking because he missed Hiko on the bounty rune. What can you do?
Gonna take some damage. There's a lot of saves as well for this Weaver, right?
Yep.
Snowball, the Disruption. Well, what is Hiko buying? He didn't. I mean, he's a sport, right? He cannot buy a lot of the Ring of Protections because the card does. Well, he might not even get the passive. Just go damage here, right? The Stomp and Double Edge.
I feel that a lot. I mean, he's already just one Ring of Protection. He is so tanky in this lane. Just go damage, harass the Weaver, force him to buy a lot of regen. I feel like this lane is actually really strong. Like, the more I'm just thinking about it on paper, Wind Ranger Centaur, it's like, damn, man. You actually win the harass war against both Tusk and Weaver. And normally Tusk and Weaver win their lane by winning the harass war, but you just simply cannot do that against this lane. So they should have a pretty good time for the White Dragons.
Yeah, and thus he has to be around because level 2 here, huge power spike, Weavy squishy hero, power shot does a lot of damage. Goes the first stomp. Just cheap damage. What's happening here on the bottom lane?
Almost died there on the Vengeful Spirit fighting around the Lotus Pool, but he doesn't drop. He's yeah. He's like, Smash is like, bro, come on, look at the timer. Just relax, take it easy.
Gotta fix his clock.
I must say, this is gonna be a miserable time overall. As things go on, to be Vengeful Spirit here, Joe is not going to be enjoying life. He's already trading right now with Slardin, and I think he's dead. Actually, First Blood might be occurring here. No, it's a little bit too soon. If Smash was closer to get the Ion Shell out onto the illusions, that would have been much more trouble for Yor, but still a bit too far away. Doesn't have the boots just yet, so because of that, Vengeful Spirit gets to survive.
They didn't even try to illusion block the Venge. Just let her go. The mid lane, Mr. Jin's doing pretty well.
I'm actually kind of surprised he's doing this well early on. Like, I would expect this to start ticking up for him level 4, level 5, but for him to be doing this well early on, he's just out right-clicking and out-skilling C-Smile in the mid lane. Very nicely done.
The favorite to storm this matchup, but Mars can definitely try something here. Maybe spear the storm towards the tower. You ask for a TP and he's dead. But you gotta do that before level 6, of course.
Chris Luck should be chill though. Even though he's going to end up losing in the CS battle, there's no way he actually dies solo to Mr. Jeans. So it'll still be fine. Everything will be A-okay. Bottom lane Smash was falling a little bit low there. Forced to run away. Instead, they turned their attention back to Yor. The illusions that Slardin got from the Terrorblade might deal enough damage to kill the Vengeful Spirit. He survived for 7 HP. And that allows HFN to turn back onto Slardin. Oh my gosh. Dota2, a game of margins, and the margins favor the White Dragons as they claim the first blood in the bottom lane.
And that's nice that HFN was just zoning the hero so Yara could escape the illusions. Even if he died there, it would be okay, because he could bring more regen, more resources. He could even refill the bottom mid.
Oh my gosh, other side
A
of the
lot
map.
kills.
Some kills end up happening as the two supports trade one another's lives. They do end up losing the support Tiger Tusk first, so the experience does go the way of the Centaur. So White Dragons feeling like they're okay with that trade overall. And speaking of trades, you know, one thing to pay attention to down bottom yet again. Look at the CS on the docks here, man. Smash has got nothing in this game.
Is
And
struggling. Oh,
Damn.
that was close.
Sladin, is he dead here? They have vision of him.
Broke the
Hiko's
salve.
chasing him. Past the twin gate, magic missile right on top of him, and Hiko able to find the kill. So he TP's bottom after losing his life in the top lane, takes the twin gate back, and now they're enabling 2 lanes to succeed instead of 1. Things are looking very solid for the White Dragons early on here. Ace.
They were playing aggressive on the bottom lane. They didn't need to do that before level 3 on the darks here. You can just try to trade farm. But the Shadow Demon was just constantly trying to poke the Vengeful Spirit. The Darkseer could not just focus on CS.
Speaking of the docks here, he's in a little bit of danger right now. Does have the surge, but yet again falling super low in HP. And he doesn't have a Helm of Dom just yet. I mean, the Helm of Ironwall, rather. So that's no regen for him in the lane. They need to get something out of this. Like, I don't think they can play this game with the Dogs here that's spending minutes 10 to 20 just recovering in the jungle because of how badly his lane went.
They are in trouble. Shadow Demon should be stacking for the Darkseer so he could recover. Now a rotation from Hiko again. Okay, this post 4 Centaur doing work.
Right, what a player. Bottom lane, they're going on to HFN. They really want to try find this kill, but HFN popped the Metamorphosis, so Smash has to watch himself. Almost about to die here. Barely survives. And that's going to give Sladin the opportunity to kill off HFN with the illusions as well as the Doxia Iron Shell. Iron Shell might actually kill off Yora as well. Smash very scared about chasing though, but he knows that there's a magic stick.
Oh
This is
no.
unfortunate. Wait, the creep flag bearer carrying
Can he
the Iron
outrun the
Shell
creep?
door. Run away! Run! Oh my goodness. You're
He's
okay, he should be fine.
fine.
Fine, he's fine.
Oh, he was sweating, I'm pretty sure. And that was a very nice kill on HFN and needed. Who got the kill, by the way?
Then unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're gonna try for it again because they brought in Tiger now. Smash is losing his life very, very quickly. Forced to run away with the surge. He's still alive and they put their attention towards HFN. He pops the magic wand, turning his attention towards Tiger now as Hiko has also joined the fray. But here comes Storm Spirit getting involved as well. HFN will be the first one to fall. The illusions, the damage from the Shadow Demon doing a bit too much. But at least Mr. Gene's able to justify the rotation by killing off the Shadow Demon. But this is huge. 2 back-to-back kills on the TB. This is while his TP is down as well, so he'll have to do the Walk of Shame. So the only bad drawback here is that Smash had to go home, so he can't exploit a free lane. But still, feels good to recover down bottom for Invaders.
Yeah, that's a nice trade for Invaders. You just have to walk home with your Darks here, but dying twice as a TB. He was doing so good on the lanes. That's not ideal. He even used the mat. Oh, he didn't have the mat already. Never mind. He used on the previous fight. Wind is farming a lot here in the top lane. It's 1v1. It's level 6. Going for the Maelstrom.
They're actually gonna die here though. They're bringing in a rotation for him with the smoke. Chris Luck here for the first time, trying to pop the first arena of the game. Spear of Mars will connect onto FCR, and they give the kill towards MNZ. They want to try and accelerate the timing of this Weaver. Good rotation coming in from Invaders. Okay, that's exactly what you want to have out of your mid laner. The first time he moves around the map to get a core kill and can still get back middle and defend before any pressure comes back from the storm. Good times to be an Invaders fan at the moment.
Yeah, I jinxed it. I was just raising the Wind Ranger's lane. Oh my god, and died. Who got the 8 minutes rune? Was it Mars? Yeah, it was the shield rune on Mars. That's why Mr. Jinx is just farming. Got unlucky
Things are gonna
with
get a
the
little bit
camp.
easier. Wait, what do you think? The this after they just bought like the Veil of Discord now for Smash. He's gonna go Arcane in boots next. What do you, how quickly do you think he needs to buy a Shivas in this game, or are we gonna be seeing like one of those games where he feels Blink Dagger is necessary for him?
He has to get the Blink Dagger later. I don't think he has to have it that early. Oh, what was the Stampede for? The bottom fight? I think so, right? Yeah.
But HFN was fine. They're bringing in
Yeah.
Mr. Jeans here though. And man, it would have been nice to have Stampede now, but they should still have what it takes to kill him off. Nice little dodge on the Magic Missile thanks to the disruption. Smash still alive. He'll get put into the snowball as MNZ shows up for this fray as well. They get the bugs out onto Mr. Jeans, who's jumping to the far side of the fight, but he's running out of mana here, Ace. Mr. Jeans is about to die, but he might be bringing MNZ down with him.
Oh my
Time-lapse
God.
at the very last second, Weaver ended up staying alive as they end up killing this Storm Spirit. Vengeful Spirit follows him into the grave. They did grab Smash earlier on, but man, oh man, that is not how White Dragons envisioned this fight going. And they're really hoping that they have Stampede here. And they're not done. Look, they're going top. They're thinking about trying to jump onto this Wind Ranger, but FCR positioned a little bit too well. I think she's going to end up surviving.
Yeah, Centaur is coming as well. There was a bug on the Storm Spirit, so Mars could land the spear. He was not able to.
They're actually going to go onto Tiger first. He's going to be eating the ultimate from this Wind Ranger, but there's going to be the turnaround coming in from the rest of the Invaders. FCR falling so low. Dust will come out onto MNZ, but they don't lash him to the tree, so you will be able to kill off the Wind Ranger. Still wants to try and find Yor here. He's running to the far side of the fight. Slardin, Demonic Purge, Hiko, disrupted Yor. However, Stampede comes back just in time. There's not enough demonic poisons onto Yor to kill him off. And the rest of the heroes will escape. But nonetheless, Invaders, yet again, getting the better end of that trade, bringing down FCR only in exchange for the Tusk.
The attempt itself, I didn't like it because it's against the Tusk. He can buy time with the snowball, so everyone can just TP. HFN is farming very low on the triangle, and they have a ward there. You gotta be careful, but he doesn't know. He might die at his HP. They might just throw a spear.
Oh my god, he's actually dead. He's actually dead. Oh my god. No, they missed that combo. Rebuke him?
Thunder?
Okay. Woo. Fortunately, Rebuke animation is faster than Sunder, so he guarantees dies in that situation. Simultaneously, though, Smash ended up getting picked off down bottom as Mr. Jeans made that rotation, but middle, Yor gets snowballed into by the Tusker, and they kill him off underneath the tier 1 tower. So that's going to be nice for them. The one drawback I noticed about those draft on Invaders here, Ace, is that until they get Deso on the Weaver, if they even get Deso on Weaver, their push potential onto towers is fairly lackluster in general.
Yeah, they need to be winning these fights. Weaver is going for the Maelstrom, I think. A lot of magic damage against the TB, also nice, always nice. And they might not even know that there's a ward on their triangle, because they were making a play bottom. They probably were... Oh, Mars.
Mars gonna get jumped on right now. Mr. Jeans can't kill him off before the arena, but they still do have the damage to bring him down. Chris Bucks, he tries to juke and jive underneath the tier 1, but dies regardless. At the same time, MNZ has made a rotation. They want to try and turn this fight around. Mr. Jeans gets saved by the vengeful swap of Yor, but he could still be in danger here. Vengeful Spirit does die, but they do not want to commit for the full chase. Mr. Jeans will end up surviving. And with Weaver here, with the amplified damage rune, they definitely take the tier 1 tower. Even though they lost Chris Luck, it ends up being worth it overall for the Invaders.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Just bring the Weaver on these skirmishes, win some fights, get some towers. TB can't really join the fights. The Wind Ranger is still waiting for the Maelstrom to be delivered, so it's gonna take some time. Career is slowly going bottom. They have control on the triangle as well. TB again, oh no!
No, terribly. HFN does get off the Sunder, but there's a time lapse to counteract this, and the time lapse comes out. HFN doing his best here with Mr. Jeans. They at least kill off Tiger, and with the assistance from the rest of the team, they keep HFN alive. Slardin, he's the one that's going to be next on the chopping block here. He ends up dead. Chris Luck shows up, gets off a Rebuke and his spear out onto Yor, and this Vengeful Spirit almost died to the Slardin illusions, or died to the right click from Chris Luck. FCR tried with the ultimate from the Wind Ranger onto MNZ, but that's not going to help him really. Chris Luck, how tanky are you, my friend? As they really want Mr. G, but the pause. The DCs. Oh no. Dota ended up crashing eights. This is the worst possible time. Mr. Jeans must be fuming right now.
Yeah, he is dead. He's just dead. Wind Ranger was greedy going on the Weaver. You could just ulti on the Mars, do a lot of magic damage, you probably get a kill. But chasing the Weaver, you expose your Storm, now he's gonna die, and you're not getting any kills. I think it's on the Weaver, the focus fire.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. Also,
Yeah.
the Terror Blade, he is. You know, we were talking about earlier on the risks of playing Terror Blade into Shadow Demon, and the one thing we didn't really talk about is just the sheer amount of early magic damage. He keeps killing him off just with these poison stacks. So even though he's very far away, he thinks he's escaped the fight. Terror Blade, once there's 3 or 4 stacks on you, you're pretty much dead. Even if you get the Sunder off, even if they swap you out of danger, there's nothing you can do to get rid of that magic damage.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Dragon Lance on the TB, so he doesn't have a lot of HP. Dies quite easily. Usually wants the Yasha plus the Dragon Lance, but it's like he just has to farm, so he's going for the Manta. I don't know, man. Invaders, they are kind of dominating this mid game.
Ay, 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 qué buena jugada.
The best part about all of this is while they're fighting, Smash isn't here. He's just recovering, man. He's just getting back into the game, finding some farm, killing off some ancients. And it looks like he's going for the old school Darkseer build. Straight up Guardian Greaves after the Veil of Discord. I mean, I'm fine with this. It's pretty clear that they're going to feel very good about elongated fights, right? Just extending things as long as humanly possible. So if they can do that, get off like 3-4 Iron Shells in a fight, get off multiple Shadow Poisons, feels good. Also make sure that Weaver has more time to get off the time lapse.
A lot of auras, a lot of heals. I can feel the tension during this pause. Storm, there's no way he survived this. Stampede, 8 seconds. 8 seconds on the Shackle shot as well. Wind Ranger can try to go on the Weaver. Let's try to zone the Weaver.
This is a good
Storm is gonna have the electric vortex in 3 seconds, but I think he will just die. One Weaver hit. Maybe 2, actually. Doesn't have the
He's
passive.
definitely dead. Let's see how long he survives for. He zips away using the last piece of his mana, but he gets easily chased down by MNZ, who does kill him off. At the same time, though, they do lose Chris Luck, and they buy back on the Vengeful Spirit. Shackle shot out onto the Weaver. MNZ, they kill him off. So it turns out going for the Storm Spirit was just a debate. Beautiful play, and that kill not only brings down a dominating Weaver, it gives Hiko the gold to finish off his early Blink Dagger on the Centaur. This is a nice turnaround for White Dragons.
Yep, that's much needed. Now they gotta be the first ones to go for the pick-offs. They need to get a smoke, start playing the map, and create some space for the TB. Chefen's dying a lot.
What does kind of suck though is looking at this mid lane. You know that ward that you isolated that you said it's been so good on the high ground, and you mentioned that they were not going to be able to de-ward it. It's still pulling duty, man. Not only has it scouted out so many moves, it just scouted out the Blink Dagger of Hiko and the smoke. So they should not get caught out by this. Look at that. Immediate pings as to where the danger is coming from. But Chris Luck, he's still stuck around too long. Chris Luck, hello? Hello? Oh my goodness, he dies off. Very nice kill by White Dragon, but man, I would be quite upset if I was one of these supports.
Do they want to turn?
We gave you the vision, but they're going to take the fight nonetheless. They're coming back in for the re-engagement. Hiko finds a little stomp here, trying to create space for the rest of the squad to get out, but MNZ really wants to find a kill or two. The very nice shots, keeping them in the fray. They cannot leave just yet, but nobody's died right now. FCR finds an amazing shackle, allows them to kill off this Shadow Demon, and now he's going in with the focus fire onto MNZ. Can't kill him off just yet, but he has created enough space for a team to disengage. Should still end up dead, unfortunately, underneath the tier 1 tower.
Oh, the proc.
But
of course, the proc.
Very nice. Of course, the proc happens. Perfectly done.
The only trade was the support kill, right? Of course, the Mars kill first, but it was White Dragon's decision to keep fighting. What was Ismail doing there? Maybe he tried to bait and his team was slow?
Yeah.
Not sure.
I feel like if his team came to him like 5 seconds before that, that could have been very interesting. As a middle slot in, there's no way out of this one. Buddy gonna end up dead. And they're thinking about re-engaging him, but C-Smile's like, listen, buddy, I don't know if we can do this. And we spoke about this in the draft, right? The relative lack of damage. They kind of need the Weaver to be there to kill off these heroes. And that spear, Chris Luck. Holy smokes. Definitely smiling ear to ear. And now they have happy to blink on the high ground. They find and catch out your snowball onto him, holding him in position. And they should be able to kill him off. Hiko does find a very nice stun, but it's a little bit too late. And now he gets caught out in the arena from Chris Luck. It should be an easy kill on the Centaur. The Iron Shell providing the damage, so Smash is credited with that kill. A killing spree at that. That's more gold for the Dogs here. All of a sudden. How did that happen? That spear just set up everything for Invaders, and they literally just invade the White Dragon side of the map.
That was just a chain feed. Storm, he wasn't expecting the spear. He definitely had mana to escape. That set them up for 3 kills. They got the Greaves on the Darks here now. They can just 5-man all over the place. Still have their tier 1 top tower. MNZ is constantly there defending it.
They could actually Roche soon, honestly. I think once you finish... Yeah, you've got Tusk, you've got the Bugs out ready. At level 2, yes. And there's 4 heroes top. Only the Mars that's not here. I think it's time to Roche, my friend. Let's go.
Yeah, why
Get
not?
in the pit.
Ismail has to show on the lane, but I don't think White Dragons would go there anyways.
Yeah.
Free Roche.
Right.
So his career is standing there for some reason.
It's none of it is that your bait. It's like, oh look, a free courier to kill. So you kill the courier instead of coming to check the Roshan kill.
Oh, Grove Bow on the Wind Ranger. That's a nice item to have. But they will need more. They need the BKB on the Wind Ranger. They need the TB to be online. Has the Manta ready. He might consider joining the next fight.
Look on MNZ, dude. You know that Weavers are having a good game. I do this all the time as well. He'd queued up BKB beforehand, and then as soon as they kill the Aegis and you realize how farmed he is, he switches immediately, buys Hyperstone, finishes Mjolnir. He's like, I'll get BKB later, boys. That's fine. And I guarantee if he goes like 5 minutes without dying, he's not buying BKB. He's gonna buy like, I don't know, some butterfly or something instead. Maybe Daedalus actually for this game.
Yeah, he has these 4 minutes Aegis. He can farm the BKB in that time if he wants to. So what is Storm by an Orchid? So they want to surprise the Weaver. That might be possible. With this item, he can just jump the Shadow Demon as well. But there's this
Such a tough game though, right? Yeah, dude. You have to worry about snow. Because if you don't jump, you have to get both Weaver. You have to somehow get Weaver, Tusk, and Shadow Demon all silenced and controlled at the same time. Feels very difficult to do in these fights.
People can stomp them all.
Ah,
man
I see,
stomp?
I see.
That's the plan.
Okay. He goes all on you, buddy. Don't let us down. There's a lot of expectations at the moment.
FCR can just shackle 2 of these 3 as well. Easy peasy.
Okay, so 2 hero shackle into 3 hero hoof stomp. And then Storm can buy Aghanim Scepter to get all of them inside the electric vortex. I see.
That makes it easier. OHFN is still around.
Bottom Chris Luck might be dead here. As he's gonna get jumped on by the rest of the White Dragons. He does get off the arena, and there's gonna be the disruption, buying space and time. This time they are prepared. They find the wall of replica with the vacuum. And with the Guardian also saving Chris Luck, it turned out to be a complete Jabature ace. As they find both supports very easily, and they are chasing for more. The TP is out though, will save White Dragon. Of course, Mr. Jeans be able to just skirt himself out of danger. But man, oh man, Chris Luck, he knew with the BKB, the Dragon Scale as well, and the backup of the rest of his team, that he wasn't actually in that much danger.
Yeah, that was a very nice arena as well. Of course, HFN doesn't want to be inside the arena, so he can't hit the Mars. That means the supports are dead. And suddenly, Invaders, they have the Aegis, they killed the 2 Tormentors. At least HFN got the Wisdom Rune consolation prize.
I think, if not for the fact that HFN, the space and time where his team was just fighting around the map and he was just farming, if he didn't get as much farm as he did, this game would look much more difficult. But at the very least, he is still at the top of the net worth charts. Hit the level 15, building into his BKB right now. But unfortunately for him, the rest of Invaders are still happy to fight as they smoke up right now, looking for another target mid lane. Hiko and FSR are there. Ooh, Hiko!
No.
Hiko! Look at those reactions coming out from the centaur there. All right, nicely done. Breaks the smoke and reveals exactly where the Invaders are trying to go into on the map. But unfortunately for them, it's not done just yet. He's not out. Chris Luck will catch him with the Blink Dagger. Spear to the edge of the corner. He's gonna try his best, but he knows he's dead.
Not without a fight. And the instant reward, that's sad. That hurts more than the death.
Game is hard, man.
Arxir is getting the Shiva soon. Will be very tanky. Team fight's crazy on Invader's side.
Go. Had to run away with the Stampede, get himself as far from MNZ as possible. And is Lucia spear? Oh no, guess who they caught now? This cannot happen. HFN, the one person not allowed to die on the White Dragon side, will be surrounded and killed off. But the question I have here, Ace, why was he here? How did he get here?
He's trying his best to find farm, but he was dying and he tried to spend his gold. Look at his career. He made a mistake.
Oh no.
It's inside the base.
Oh no, the double ogre axe and he's dead so he can't sell it. Oh no.
Yep, he was pressing the key so fast somehow. Sometimes that happens. That you buy the item twice. I don't know why that happens, but that happens.
It's okay. It's okay. One of them is gonna be for Aghanim Scepter later. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. They smoke up now on the side of White Dragons. Wanna try force a fight. They don't have HFN though, so they lack quite a bit of damage. And there's gonna be the snowball save. Buying space and time. FCR finds a focus fire onto the Shadow Demon and they kill off Slardin. But the Spear of Mars comes onto Mr. Jeans and they bring him down in the duration of these stuns. Tiger somehow still alive, not dead just yet, as they manage to bring down FCR as well. HFN finally making himself known in the fight, but he can't kill off MNZ because the snowball and the time lapse will be there to buy time. And HFN, having just arrived, gets immediately sent back to the fountain. Hiko finding an amazing double-edged stomp to at the very least bring down one of the heroes in the form of the Tusk, but as soon as he does, there's going to be an ultra kill coming in from Smash, who got out an amazing back wall, tons of iron shells. They just end up dominating that fight. But I am so confused, Ace. It's one thing for HFN to die alone bottom. It's another thing for White Dragons to try and force a fight 4v5 without their carry.
Right? And he was farming the BKB. They could just wait. It was on Invaders to take these fights, but they decided to go and take it. They only killed the supports, right? They even have to buy back on the Centaur. This is getting out of hand.
Yeah. They're still trying to force matters middle. MNZ gets jumped on by Mr. Jeans, but he has time lapse, man. Killing Weaver. It can't be done anymore. He's got a BKB flying in as well right now. Gonna decide to build into Lincoln Sphere next as Mr. Jeans. He can't really help out HFN, who's about to die once more. Does at least get off the Sunder onto Chris Luck.
Doesn't
But
matter.
there's not much more he can do. Chris Luck finds a double kill. 4 hits for the tier 2 tower is taken. And if I'm honest, Ace, I feel like we're in GG territory right now because Invaders, even without an Aegis, feel fully confident to just go high ground. And honestly, why wouldn't they with the way the game is going right now?
It feels like they are desperate. Going for displays. It was so close to get the kill on the Weaver, but even if they got the kill, everyone would die after.
Yep. Well,
This might be it, to be
Weaver.
honest.
I think it is. We get a swap back onto Chris Luck. He will die
Oh,
underneath
never
the
mind.
towers at least. Yor does get brought down though, close to his own base as well. They buy back on the Vengeful Spirit, hoping to try and save Mr. Jeans. MNZ activates the BKB. Who is he going to be able to kill off here? Looks like Yor's going to be the priority target as he dies back on the Vengeful Spirit. They also catch FCR close to the tier 4 towers. He's dead too. MNZ forced a time lapse though. And
Defended.
without the Mars being alive, it does look like they don't want to go back in. But MNZ, honestly, dude, just finish off the racks. If I was him, I would not be scared right now. You have Smash and Slardin to back you up, but they will let cooler heads prevail. They're going to chill, let this one go. And White Dragons, it's a hold on the high ground, but my goodness, is it an expensive one for them.
A lot of gold delivered and another buyback. And the Roche is up. You can just go again with the Aegis. And the Weaver can just get the Lincolns and never die.
Yep.
For some reason, Centaur got your Scepter.
I suppose it helped them. He does have heals, right?
Survive.
Yes,
To get,
I
like,
guess it's
2
also
stuns
useful
off.
to like you can maybe try break the Lincolns, another tool to get past the Weaver, but yeah. What else could he buy though with like the amount of gold that he had at that point, right? I think it was maybe this or Force Off, and it doesn't feel like Force Off. I mean, Force Off would be useful against Tusk, right? So maybe that would have been better for them.
Even a Glimmer Cape could help. But yeah, first staff I think would be very good as well. But the man knows what he's doing, you know? That's trust. But against this Weaver Aegis, I don't know.
Weaver. The question is, you mentioned it. I don't think he dies again, right? He's got Lincoln's, BKB, Skadi's coming soon. But the fight is coming. They're smoked up on the side of the White Dragons. They recognize the danger that they're in, that if this Roshan goes away, that's pretty much the game. They have to force the fight. They go first. Oh, this time it's Chris Luck with the reactions. Getting away from Hiko, so they know the fight is coming. Gonna try and claim some positioning here. Piggy pole onto Hiko. He gets hexed up by Chris Luck with the hex. Arena catches out HFN. They kill him off before he can find the Sunder. And the Terror Blade is just down for the count. FCR dropping the backlines at the very least, able to kill off Slardin, but it might cost his own life as MNZ is gonna chase down the Wind Ranger. In the meantime, Fear of Mars catches out Mr. Jeans. All he can do is just zip away. Watch the Vengeful Spirit die in front of his eyes. And FCR, the lone survivor at least for now, but they call it. HFN has seen enough. He knows exactly where this game is trending. He knows exactly what's about to happen. And as Chris Luck finds a triple kill, the GG is called. Invaders playing game number 1 by dominating the White Dragons. And this is feeling a bit bad, Ace, because it's a little bit of deja vu. The last time that they played each other, this is exactly how the series went. So they're probably very fearful that